DatingWomenRadioShow.com excerpt and preview. On this week's show, airing Thursday, April 3rd at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, Doc will tell you if Marie Claire magazine gives good advice to women or not. And now, your excerpt. The system is going to be an audiobook soon, but what can you expect from it? Doc and I broke down the benefits at the top of last week's show. Listen in.
Welcome to the Doc Love Show, understanding women for men only. And now, your hosts, Doc Love and Jeff Stevens.
All right, let's get it going. The man has interviewed over 10,000 women, asking them why they choose to stay with one man versus another. His answers, along with his own common sense, have formed the system, has taught tens of thousands of guys around the world to meet and keep Ms. Right. Hey, Doc, how you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man, and, I am learning a lot these days.
Because you are doing?
I am reading the System audiobook, Doc, and by the way, if you guys want to get some free chapters, sign up for the free weekly newsletter at DocLoveDatingTipsForGuys.com. But, Doc, here's the deal. I am learning so much because, hey, I'm a system guy. You know that.
You read it 15, 20 times.
I've
11 years ago.
Way more than that, man. Way more than that. I've kept up on it. But it's funny when you read it out loud and you're really trying to interpret it, which is why I think guys are going to really enjoy this when it comes out around summer 2014, this summer, I should say, is because when you hear it verbalized and you're really trying to interpret the meaning and you're hearing the voice, because I will do a segment and then if I don't like the way I do it, I'll re-record it, but I'm always listening to it. And it's funny how your brain retains things, and I have just gotten way sharper with the system by first of all performing it, and then most importantly listening to it.
Yeah, that's why I say I talk to more guys who call me up and they send me a email question and they say, I'm on the third read and I'm on the fourth read or the second read. I want to hear I'm on the 14th or 13th read.
Right.
Because what happens is when you read the book, it's simple to read, it's simple to understand, but actually it's like reading a book on boxing and then you get in the ring and somebody's hitting back at you. When you're reading a book about boxing, nobody's hitting back at you.
Right.
And you can skip rope, you can hit the punch bag, and you can dance around and you can do all these moves, but nobody's hitting back. And then you get in the ring with a woman and you read the book 2 or 3 times, you're going to fall apart because you don't know anything about boxing. You can't read a book on boxing and 3 times all about boxing. You can't know about calculus. You can't know about physics. You can't know about being a dentist. You can't even know about being a bricklayer. That if I went to work for a bricklayer, there's a certain way to lay bricks and everything. So the fence comes out even at the very end of the driveway. Oops, this one's hanging over 6 inches. What happened?
And back to your boxing, Doc, she will throw a lot of jabs at you during the date.
And when you get in the ring, you got to protect yourself at all times.
That's right. And I tell you, Doc, I think guys are going to appreciate and again, the guys can check it out by going to your blog at DocLoveDatingTipsForGuys.com, and you click the free weekly newsletter. Immediately you'll get the chapter on Broken Date, and then we every week in the newsletter we send we've released I think 3 so far, and including the Broken Date, so guys can check that out. But I think guys are going to appreciate it because this is something they're going to be able to listen to when they're at the gym. They're going to be on the train. They can listen to it in the car. It's going to give guys a lot of freedom because it's a mobile world these days and getting more and more mobile. So being able to take the system audio with you, I think, is going to be valuable for guys.
Yeah, you guys got to have a constant pounding of this stuff. You just need it. And then I have the group of guys who get it down, and after 6-8 months they get a girl and she's crying for babies and marriage, and he slowly walks away from the system. The things that got you her are the same things that are going to keep her. That's what you have to realize.